Hi, what an amazing new opportunity, new day, new exciting things that will happen. My relationship is in trouble. What now? Are you wondering? Are you also worried about it? Now, you know what? When plants are dying or suffocating, what do? Do you just stand there and allow it to happen? Do you just see it, ignore it, and walk away and find something else and pretend it's not happening? Or do you get stuck and make a change? You really get your hands dirty and make a change. I had an amazing opportunity this weekend to really get my hands down dirty into the ground. And you know what I always say? I'm a much nicer person when I've been working in the garden. Really touching the earth. That's my meditation time. And I absolutely love it, but I haven't had a lot of time to do that. And when I actually got in it on Saturday, I really had a real look at it. I had months of being so irritated and annoyed. I've got most beautiful aloes, but you know that they've outgrown one another. They've outgrown the space. Some of them suffocated, some of them were dying, and they were really irritating me. And somehow I just didn't get down and doing anything about it. I was avoiding that part of the garden. I was walking around making sure that I just don't see it. And I kept on finding excuses. They haven't flowered the way that they were supposed to have flowered. They were really encroaching on one another's space, but I kept on finding excuses not to do anything about it. I don't have the time was one of them. I don't want to get my hands all cut by thorns by the thorns of it. I don't think it's the right season to do that. What am I going to do with the ones that I take out? Where am I going to discard of it? Where am I going to throw it? Excuses upon excuses upon excuses. And none of the excuses made any change. Until I actually got into the garden and started making a change. Now, I do have somebody that comes in once a week to really give the garden just like a once over and a bit of maintenance. But it's my garden, and I've realized if I don't really go in and put the effort in to do something and make it pretty and remove things to what I want in there and the way I want it, it's not going to happen. Now, so why am I telling you all of this? The reason why I'm telling you is this reminded me of relationships. In your relationship, are there areas that's busy dying? Areas that needs attention, but you're ignoring it? Pretending that it's not there, hoping it's just going to go away? Are there any areas that you wish was different? And you so wish that you could change, you could have it changed, that somebody could just cut you some slack. And if you are, have you been making excuses? Excuses like, no, it's not the right time. Oh, it's not that bad. I'm sure I can live with it. Or I don't have the energy. Or I'm too scared. What if I make certain changes and I don't know how to deal with the change? If any of these excuses have been part of you, did any of these excuses make any difference or a change in your relationship and in your life? The reality is, if you want change, you have to take action. How badly do you want change? What if the right time is now? It's not going to get better if you do not take action. You know that action brings transformation. Things don't just happen. I am fulfilled, and so I absolutely love and stand now in amazement when I walk out to my garden, the area in the garden that I've been avoiding, And now I can go and see how each one of these aloes are really coming to their full potential. I don't have to avoid that area of my garden anymore because I've actually started to implement change. Now I can see the growth that's going to happen. I can celebrate it. I can take a cup of coffee, walk out there and actually see how they're growing. I don't have to avoid it anymore because I took action. I got in there. I didn't feel like it. But you know how amazing it is now to see how it's all changed? And all of a sudden, that little thing that's been bugging me and actually absorbing my energy is gone. I have more opportunities to look at other things. I've got more energy again. And you know what I did? I even replanted some of the aloes in another areas of my garden. So I didn't have to get rid of it. I need to make some changes, move some things around. It worked at some stage, and then they outgrown one another. The space became too small. They were cramped. Some things were dying. So sometimes we have certain patterns in our relationship that serves a purpose for a time, and then we need to make change. Your relationship is your garden. Somebody can come in and do an overall maintenance, but if you want certain changes, it's up to you. You need to go and it needs your touch. It needs your involvement. And now is the right time. Don't wait for the seasons to change. Don't wait for opportunities. Action brings transformation. Action makes the difference. And it's sometimes not even big action that we need to take. To close off for today, you know, I read a beautiful saying to say is, when a flower does not bloom, you change the environment in which it is growing. You don't change the flower. Isn't that powerful? Are you going to take action to change the environment that the flowers that are living in your garden can start growing? Isn't that amazing that we have that potential, that opportunity? I couldn't wait to share this with you. And I see there's a couple of people live, and I'm so grateful that you've taken the time to really take charge and share with me and be with me and allow me in your space to share this with you. Because you know what? We all have gardens. And we all need to take charge of it. And Linda, I hear you. We all need sometimes that adjustment club to actually just wake up and say, what small shifts can I make? Let me stop waiting. Let me start taking action. Let me get real. Nobody's coming to save us. We can get garden services in to make the shifts, to make some changes. But until you get your hands dirty, it's going to be, you're not going to step in and step up to creating your garden, your relationship, the way you deserve it. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy every moment. And I'm looking forward to reconnecting with you. Let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts on this. You know me by now. I love analogies because that nature speaks to me. Life speaks to me. I would like to hear your stories. Have a wonderful day and enjoy every second. Bye. And go get your hands dirty in the garden.